What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with part 3 of the Married to Medicine reunion, guys. I know I skipped part 2. It wasn't intentional, but things happen, you guys. I actually did watch. Did I watch part 2, all of part 2? I don't even know if I watched all of part 2. Neither here nor there, but hey, this is season 10, reunion part 3, and this is it, you guys. So before we go ahead and get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss reunion part 3 of Married to Medicine, shall we? All right, you guys, so I will say that this probably won't be a long video. Number 2, they could have kept part 3. We could have just wrapped it up with part 2. Because part 3, we didn't get a whole hell of a lot of nothing in part 3. Because I will say I did laugh quite a bit in part 3, but I didn't get much from it. So part 2 ended with Apollo Nida coming to the reunion stage. And I was like, why is Apollo here? Go away from me with this, Apollo. What I will say is Apollo looks really good. He looks great, right? He looks good. Did y'all hear that? So here, since I said part 3 didn't give a whole hell of a lot of shit, let's talk about some ish real quick, you guys. Did you guys hear so I don't know if it's true or not, but I did hear last week or the week before that there was a story going out about Apollo that he had allegedly cheated on his current wife. What was her name? Shireen or something like that. Now, I know that they had did that show, Couples Retreat, over on VH1. You guys know I don't watch that show, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what their issues were. But if I'm not mistaken, they ain't been married. Like, they haven't been married that long to have real true issues in there. I mean, because if you have issues a few years into your marriage, that means you had issues prior to getting married. So that also asks the question, did you guys seek premarital counseling? Because if you did, then why did you? Because again, like I said, that's kind of like, what's her name, what's her name? Delicious and Raymond. They got married in 2020 and they were on that show Couples Retreat as well. They're already divorced, which means they should have never got married in the first place. And that's how I feel about Apollo and Shireen, because Apollo and Shireen got together. They were together, and he went to prison. We met her at Candy's opening of OLG, and then, like I said, he was in prison. Apollo was in prison for 5 years, he said, right? I don't remember what year that was. So Phaedra's last year on Housewives was 2017, right? 2017, I think. Because I think Apollo got out before, I think he got out before the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I think he got out like 2019, 2020, somewhere around that time. I don't remember exactly. But they got married after he got out of prison. And everybody was joking like, oh, love after lockup. But neither here nor there. So we talk about Phaedra inviting him because the ladies were asking questions. I think it was just Toya who was asking questions. It was just Toya, not anybody else, but hey, whatever, girlfriend. His shirt, I will say, that shirt Apollo had on, them buttons were like, bitch, we finna pop. Phaedra doesn't have a relationship with his new wife, and she doesn't think she will. So we also found out that Apollo was in the same facility as Joe, Teresa's ex-husband. Baby, one thing I will say, Andy was like, Apollo Nida. Baby, Andy got up out that seat and went and gave Apollo a hug. I was like, see, y'all don't realize, everybody be like, I've said it plenty of times before. Y'all do realize, yes, Andy's ex, who was on his Radio Andy show with him, yes, that is a white man. But Andy has a preference for black men. Like, Andy likes black men. Like, if you guys, so go look at Watch What Happens Live. Anytime, so I'll tell you guys, I realized what Andy's type is, right? He likes black men. He likes a black man. He likes a black man that is muscular too. Well, no, because if you guys remember that guy that he was in the club with, that he was just he was groping the fuck out that guy. That guy wasn't all that. That guy wasn't muscular. That guy was a little slim, but he likes he does like muscular men. But like I said, that guy in that club, that was not a muscular man, but he likes black men. Andy Cohen likes black men. We'll pause here, guys, and move forward. I am rambling at this point because this shit was nothing. All right, you guys. So next up, Andy asked Cecil about the comment that he made earlier in the season about Dr. Gregory leveling up with Letitia. Can I ask this question one more time, you guys, for everybody who watches my channel and watches these reviews? What is y'all's real true issue with Letitia? That girl didn't do shit this season. She has done nothing. So I don't understand why people have so much. That's what, again, like I said in Potomac, I don't understand why y'all have these issues, these one-sided beefs with these people. Like, it don't make any sense to me. I don't know nothing about that girl like that. So, hey, it is what it is. So Cecil explained what he was saying. He saw a change in Dr. Gregory. He seems more happy and all that kind of stuff. And let's just be real. When Cecil said it, he was being shady. So Andy asked Quad, why did she say on Watch What Happens Live that Letitia is better for Gregory because she can be influenced by him? So, Quad. See, here's the thing that I will say about Quad. And this is my problem with Quad, because she said it at one point in the reunion. I don't remember when she said it in this part, but she was talking about the fact that, she's going to stop taking, like things that she sees on the show. She's going to stop basically looking at it, getting upset again, and then doing things to the ladies. But that's a lie. That's a whole entire lie, because what was it, part one of the reunion when Phaedra said what she said and you were on Fox Soul and you said what you said about Phaedra? So I don't, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Quad, but neither here nor there. She talked about the fact that Letitia is younger than she is, and she's lived a lot more than Letitia has. I was like, okay, but that was a back hit. That was shade. And what I will say about Letitia, she has it in her to be able to read the girls, but somebody needs to get with her to, like, somebody needs to get with her to work on her reads. That's all I will say about that. Also, I just want her to get a stylist. That would be helpful too. Dr. Gregory, sometimes it's just better to shut up, right? Because I think that if there was at all a chance that you could get with Phaedra, you would get with Phaedra, because the way that you talk is almost like when he had the bachelor party and he invited that stripper to the wedding. Zip it, shut it up. Dr. Gregory is so disrespectful, especially your wife, your new wife is sitting right here in front of you. She's sitting right here in front of you, and you can look at her face. She's smiling, but I know she got to be like, why did he say this? Why are we talking about? Like, yeah, it is what it is. So we also found out that he and Letitia didn't sign a prenup. I'm like, oh, so that means that whatever Quad didn't take from you, if y'all get a divorce, she can just wipe you clean. You're going to be driving off in that Mini Cooper again. I was like, oh, stupid move. She said he and her both said that they were in for a long haul. I was like, we'll see. I think he probably thought he was in a long haul with Quad, but we see how that ended. Then, Quad said, I actually have to say I agree with Quad when she said she don't think that it'll last. I was like, I don't think it'll last either. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. I just don't see it lasting. Let's pause here. Move forward. All right, you guys. So next up, we move over to Hilton Head. Can we nip this in the bud? Y'all, they can't say it, but we can say it. Hilton Head trip. Dr. Simone did not plan that fucking trip. The producers planned that trip. So if Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly, anybody on this cast, if they want to be mad at anybody, so what it is they could not, they can't say it on the camera. They cannot vocalize it on the camera that they are pissed at production. We'll be breaking the fourth wall, right? But it was the producers who picked Hilton Head. Why of all, and that was so weird that for the 10th season, they didn't take an international trip. I thought that was so odd because they always take an international trip. Like the only time that they've done a domestic trip that I remember, I know most shows do a domestic trip in their first few seasons, but Married to Medicine, we're in our 10th season. And the last time that they took a domestic trip that I don't remember last season 100%, but I know for a fact season 9 they went to DC because that was COVID and you could not travel the world at that point. The world was still shut down, so they had to they went to DC and they did what did they do? Oh, it was the march. So yeah, but yeah, so Dr. Heavily said that she was really saying it to Simone that she needed to listen to Dr. Jackie. Dr. Simone says she texted her friend when she saw her face and she didn't need to hear from Heavily. I, once again, will repeat it like I said in part 1 of the reunion. I do not know how Andy Cohen sits beside Simone because I don't give a fuck. It's like, my God. Simone, calm down. Because Heavenly said it before you yell at me. I was like, thank you for prefacing that she's going to yell at you. I don't give a fuck, Heavenly. It's just like, can you go down like 3 octaves? God, Dr. Simone is. But the thing that I had an issue with Heavenly, it's like, I get it. You're friends with Dr. Jackie. But why can't she, if it's a trigger for her, why can't she say, hey, like Simone said, Jackie and I have been friends since the mid-90s. I know my friend. And exactly, so why come, and she said she texted her friend, but for Dr. Jackie, why didn't you say, Simone, can I pull you to the side? Can we talk? Like, Hilton Head. And here's the other thing, because Curtis said that he felt like the group would bring it up, right? He also said that he wishes that this was a private matter. Let me poke a hole in that shit real quick. Curtis, it could have been a private matter if your big, tall, lanky ass wasn't at the airport with another woman. Like, you got caught at the airport with that lady. So it wasn't, at that point, it wasn't a private matter. It was public matter because somebody took out their phone and snapped your ass, snapped a picture of you. So please shut up. I can't stand Curtis, you guys. Dr. Alicia. I ain't got much for her because all I feel like is she was looking for her moment in this particular segment because she said something to Simone. Then later in the reunion, she said something to Toya because they were, now mind you, you guys know I told you guys plenty of times before, I'm not the biggest Toya fan, right? I don't 100% see it for Toya. What I will say is Toya didn't get on my nerves as much this season, and that's quite interesting. Toya didn't get on my nerves as much. But they were talking about not having giving oral sex, and she said she's a dentist, her husband's an oral surgeon, and it was bullshit what she said. Also, when Andy asked Toya a question about their relation, Kemma and Alicia's relationship, right? Toya said, if it works for their relationship or something like that's their relationship. Eugene and I's relationship, it works how it works for us. And then she said, well, at least I didn't say, she said, well, at least I never talked about my husband's penis size. I was like, okay, girl, what? You're a fan as well, huh? Oh, Dr. Alicia can go. I didn't have an issue with Dr. Alicia, honestly, in the season, but girl, I see you for your worst. You're trying to have a moment. Then also, you guys, at one point, Dr. Heavenly and Letitia started going at each other. You shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up, bitch. I was like, where'd this come from? Okay. Then Heavenly said, Jackie gonna stand up and whip your ass. I was like, girl, what? Who? But it was fun, you guys. I know that Heavenly said that all the ladies got their pickup letters. Now I don't know if the contracts have gone out yet, but I'm pretty sure the pickup letters probably they all got their pickup letters. So everybody will be back for season 11, including Quad, you guys. Let me know how y'all feel about. Wait. Everybody. Does that include Dr. Alicia? Because literally, she can go. I don't need Dr. Alicia back. I don't need her back as a friend of. I don't need her back as nothing. She and Kemma can go. Can we find another wife? That is it. That is all. Yeah, you guys, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, you guys. Till next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, you guys, let me know what you guys thought about this 10th season of Married to Medicine, and let me know what you guys thought about this 3-part reunion. And I'll catch you guys for another video, you guys. Wow, I don't have much this week because Beverly Hills is off, Miami is gone, Sisters is on season finale. So the only thing that I'll see you guys for this week is Bolden, Bougie, and Abbott. Wow, short week. Pretty good for me. But yeah, and Ready to Love Friday. See you guys then. Bye.